Okay, first one is these. By the way, these are a little bit weird order sometimes because we're doing a given and then using that given to make a statement and then doing the next given, which is a little bit strange based on what we've done. But we know that, remember, anytime you have parallel lines, sometimes it's helpful to extend them and look at it like we did back in the parallel lines unit. And with that, we have these two angles. What kind are they?
AI.
Yep. Those are alternate interior. The next line is just given. And then angle LRA and NRS are those two. What kind of angles are those? Those are vertical. And then to see why the two triangles are congruent, we really need to make sure everything is marked in the picture. Always make sure your picture is up to date. So what scenario is this? That's angle, side angle. Okay? Yeah. You cannot. The only way to prove triangles are congruent are the 5 ways. Right? Always and forever, you cannot use any other theorem to prove triangles are congruent. Next one, given. And then this one we have to actually do the statements. Hey, let's listen, please. Don't interrupt me. Number 2, we're going to now use the given to make a statement that actually helps us in the picture, which is this. Segment MO is congruent to segment QO. Okay? Definition of midpoint allowed us to do that. And then we need O is the midpoint of NP. That's our second given. Now we just do that again. NO is congruent to PO. Definition of midpoint again. And then angle MON and QOP, what kind of angles are those? Okay, what's the reason for these triangles to be congruent? SAS, side angle side. All right, next one. SR bisects angle TSQ. To angle Q. That's not shown in our picture. None of that. So what do we need to add to the picture? Okay. Now, this is true, what I'm marking right now. But have we said that in our proof? No. So don't, mark it in your picture, but don't forget to make sure it's stated in your proof. So we need to say angle 1 is congruent to angle 2, but why? Definition of angle bisector. Okay? We were told that these two angles are congruent, so it's already in our proof. That's okay. All right, well, these last 2 lines are unknown at this point. Okay, here's my suggestion. If you struggle with these even a little, here's what I want you to do. I want you to start just every proof. Write the list of 5 things. I always break them up in terms of the top 2 are the ones with more side lengths, the middle 2 are ones with more angles, and then hypotenuse leg is by itself. Every time, if you struggle even a little, please do this. It's fast, it's easy, and it helps you remember the reasons for why we prove triangles are congruent. Here's what I would use this to do. Is it HL? Are we going to use HL in this proof? No. So we've already narrowed it down by 1. Are we going to use SSS? No, because right now, we don't know any side lengths. How are we going to get 3 if we know none? Okay? So now we're down to 3, which is helpful. Could it be side angle side? Okay, so I'm going to leave that one for now. We do know 2 angles, so I would leave both of those. Okay? So basically now it's going to help you think through like, well, can I get another side length? Or, if I can, where should I stick the thing? Here's one thing to consider. For it to be angle, side angle, it has to be these 2 sides. Do we know those 2 sides at all? No. So now that we've narrowed it down a little more, I would say kick that one out. So, we need a side, right? For either one of these. Well, that should direct you to seeing what? This one right here is reflexive. So SR is congruent to RS, or in other words, to itself. What's that property? Yeah, this is a property, not a theorem. All right, now we can pick which out of these last 2, we can pick which one it is. Which one is it? Yeah, so we do need to make the statement that the triangles are congruent. And it's by AAS or SAA. Either one is okay. How'd you do? Tomorrow, no help. It's just blank proofs. Just a whole packet of blank proofs, okay? No. So maybe look over this tonight. Get familiar with your reasons.
Wait, we can't use the reasons?
Well, in class you can. Yeah. You may not use it on the test, though.